guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to talk about what is more important, keto or intermittent fasting.
Yeah, and this channel is all about making keto life as simple as possible and as livable as possible for you. So if you like this content, please make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of the new videos that are coming out.
Okay, so Vince, what is more important, keto or intermittent fasting?
So this is a great question. My answer is actually that intermittent fasting is more important, but it's a bit of a not so simple question. So we're going to go over what does keto do, what is the health benefits of keto, what does intermittent fasting do, and then everybody can make up their own minds. But I definitely think that intermittent fasting is more important than keto, and it has bigger and better health benefits.
So what is keto?
So keto is basically a style of eating, or it's basically a diet where you push your body into artificial ketosis, which means that not artificial, but nutritional ketosis, which occurs when you are not eating carbs. So many people think that keto is about eating a lot of fat, but actually it's about not eating carbs. And there's two ways to not eat carbs.
How do you do that?
So there's two ways of not eating carbs. One is that you fast and you eat nothing, and then you're not eating carbs. And the other way is that you eat around 20 to, you can go up to 50 grams of carbs per day. And then basically your body always burns the carbs first. And when it runs out of carbs after half an hour, 2 hours, depends on how much you ate, then it will just switch to burning your fat and you will be in ketosis.
Okay. And what is the benefit to be in ketosis or do keto?
So what's awesome about keto is basically you're using fat, which is very similar to like a car being electric. Your body was meant to run on fat, and many people debate this question, but the thing is that your body is storing about 1,700 calories of sugar at maximum, and a non-overweight person has 77,000 calories of stored fat.
Really?
So if sugar was the main fuel, then why would your body store 77,000 calories of fat?
Yeah.
That's basically enough of, if you're burning 1,700 calories a day, you could basically not eat for 10, 20, 30, around 40, 45 days. You could go with that, eating nothing, and you would be fine.
Wow.
Other than being starved to death. And,
yeah, but you would make it that long.
Exactly. So basically also ketones transport a lot more oxygen to the brain. So your brain becomes, your memory improves from ketone. Your mood improves because your blood sugar level will be a lot more like even. Yeah. And basically because your body is just naturally burning what it already has inside, you will not have cravings. And this will make your metabolism be really good also, this diet. So this diet basically fixes insulin resistance.
Okay, and what is insulin resistance?
So insulin resistance is a condition that almost 70% of the Western population has. So basically insulin is a hormone, and hormone is how the body communicates with its different body parts. And insulin is a hormone that is telling your cells to take in the nutrition and the energy that you are eating. So if you're eating vitamin C, vitamin D, you're eating sugar, you're eating fat, so you need insulin, and this tells your cells to basically take it inside and start making use of it. So when you're resistant to this, it means that your body has produced so much insulin that the cells are not listening, and they are getting
shut
too
down?
much food. Yeah, exactly. They like shut themselves down. And then you will have a very funny situation of you will be overweight, but you will be starved inside. So you will be overweight, starving all the time, feeling tired all the time, and not having nutrition because they are actually in your body, but they're not going into your cell.
So basically the food doesn't get to my cells.
Exactly. So it becomes completely useless, and you will be just madly obese and
starving.
Yeah, and starving. I had this condition before I went on the keto diet. So this is the health benefits of keto.
Okay, and what intermittent fasting do, or why do you do intermittent fasting?
So intermittent fasting is a whole other art form. So intermittent fasting is not a diet, it's a schedule of eating. So technically, many people would eat in an 8-hour eating window. So they would, let's say, skip breakfast, they eat at 12 o'clock, and then they eat dinner at 8, and then they fast basically from 8 until lunch the next day. And basically what this does, it allows your body to not be digesting all the time. And basically when you're not digesting all the time, then it comes other hormones in your body, like growth hormone, which basically repairs the body from inside, and it has a lot of other benefits. And I mean, think about it, it's quite logical. Like if you are basically just digesting all the time, then your body is only doing one thing. It's like if you have a car that is just like running all the time, and you know, sometimes you need to service the car, it needs to cool down, stay in the
And
garage.
what happens if I don't eat?
It basically puts a little bit of stress in the body that kicks off a lot of reactions from the body, and one of them is a thing called autophagy. And what this is really just a fancy word for saying that the cells are going to start cleaning themselves, and anything that is broken or is not needed is going to recycle.
Example what? Like what would recycle or go out?
I mean, for example, there is leftover proteins that if you don't do intermittent fasting, it's going to be basically stuck in your body, and it can like cause blood clots and different other things.
So you can get like clogged arteries and stuff like that?
Yes.
Okay.
And also it cleans off microbes and possible viruses that are on the cell, and because it's doing it, this is like an anti-aging effect. And because again it's cleaning the viruses off the cells, then you will have a better immune system, and then you will have a longer life.
Yeah, obviously, if I clean the body.
Exactly. And basically another thing that it will basically improve your cognitive functions, because this small stress to your body also helps generates a certain type of neurons in your brain, which is responsible for your short and long-term memory. It's like sort of your inner GPS, you know? So this is why I'm saying, when I look at it, when you do intermittent fasting, you have a better immune system, you will have a longer life, and you will basically, it has anti-aging. And this to me is cooler than keto, you know?
Okay, so can I do intermittent fasting without keto?
Yes, you can. And this is the thing, that I was doing this when I started my weight loss journey, and intermittent fasting without keto is commonly called calorie counting or calorie restriction. It's just the people who are doing it, they don't know that they're doing intermittent fasting. And because you're not in ketosis, and ketosis, remember, gets rid of your cravings, improves your hunger, improves your metabolism, you will be basically starving. You will be very moody. You will have all the opposites, all the opposites of not being on keto. So basically these two are almost like inseparable. So
like hand in hand?
Yeah, hand in hand. Because basically like keto doesn't equal weight loss, and it doesn't equal...
you can overeat your calories, right?
Exactly. You can overeat on keto. And also keto doesn't, like, it has health benefits, but without intermittent fasting, it's not like wow, you know? And when you put the two together, you will have a really easy time losing weight. You will be very healthy. You will look younger.
Are you starving?
No.
Okay.
Are you starving?
No?
Yeah, exactly. So these two together are amazing, but I would say that you do keto so that you are not hungry, and it enables you to do intermittent fasting.
So which one you start with?
You start with keto first.
Okay.
Because as I said, when you get adapted to keto, I think in the beginning when you start keto, I wouldn't worry about intermittent fasting. All I would worry about is just adapting to eating fat.
Yeah.
So because it can be very tough otherwise. And if you do like this, I think it would take a week to 2 weeks, and then you're basically like fat adapted enough to not have cravings and not be hungry all the time, and then you can start doing intermittent fasting, and that's the way to go. But I do think these are a couple that should be together.
Yeah, bend to each other, I would say.
Exactly. Cool.
Yeah, okay, so I hope this was helpful to get the basics of what is more important, keto or intermittent fasting, or how does this work. And if you like this video, give us a like. If you have any more questions, comment below.
We will be happy to answer those questions. So please come with questions if you have them. And we are going to be offering coaching in the description box. Yeah, there will be a link where you can sign up with your email address, and we can let you know when we're ready. And if you're not on keto yet, what are you doing? Just start.
It totally makes sense to do it.
Exactly. And if you're on keto, I hope this video helped you. Keto on, you guys, and see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.
Bye.